Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. I understand that a lot of you are often confused on which business to start, and those are some of the reasons why you search for such videos. And we've been giving you videos on this channel orientating you on what businesses to launch in Africa and their potential. But if there's something we haven't really done yet, is letting you know how to identify elements that prove that a business could be successful in Africa. And the reason why I thought of making this video is because according to the US Bureau of Labor and Statistics, approximately 20% of new businesses fail within the first 2 years of establishment and 45% fail during the first 5 years. And within 10 years of establishment, 65% fail. So you guys can imagine the importance of knowing certain things before launching any business. This simply means that only 35% of businesses actually succeed for a lifetime. So where do you want to belong in future? Would you rather be among the 65% that fail or the 35% that succeed? The answer is up to you. And if you want to be among those who succeed, you definitely need to watch this video till the end and focus on getting the tips right, okay? And on this channel, we've been giving you lots of videos that you've loved so much. The recent ones being 5 machines that you could send to your loved ones in Africa and they are not going to be disturbing you again for any money. And considering the fact that we want to encourage Africans to produce, we came up with this video wherein we talked of 5 production machines that you could use to start up your businesses in Africa and make lots of millions for yourself. We've also shown you 10 agricultural products that you didn't know you could cultivate in Africa at all. Also, we have this one that a lot of you guys loved so much, where we talked of avocado business in depth. But today we are going to be doing something a little bit different because there is another way of making good money, and when we talk of good money, we mean millions in dollars in Africa. I know that feeling of wanting to start a business and being filled with uncertainty on whether the business is going to succeed or not. So in this video, I came up with tips on how to know that your business is going to be a success. How to identify those elements that are signaling to you that this business is the right business for you in Africa. But before we do that, please endeavor to like our videos always, for that's the only way YouTube can know that our videos are actually good and are of value to you. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever we upload a new video. And without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. So the very first thing you should do before starting any business is what we call feasibility studies. Yes, that's just basically saying that you should do your homework, okay? When we talk of feasibility studies, there are a lot of things you should take into consideration before starting any business. And that is something you do immediately after identifying the business you want to go for, okay? After identifying the business you want to go for, there are a lot of things you need to take into consideration. Let's take, for instance, a restaurant business, okay? If you are going in for a restaurant business, there are some key things you need to observe that are going to be indicators for you that that business is actually going to be successful in a particular area. Let me take a practical example. If you are in any African country right now, you've probably seen 1 or 2 restaurants, people queuing up to eat there, and some people even washing their plates to get served. I've seen those type of restaurants, but most times such things are often a turn off to a lot of people, okay? A lot of people are going to be saying that, oh, I can't come and start my own restaurant here because I am going to be competing with a woman who already has a lot of customers, blah, 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 and you get discouraged. But do you know that that alone is an indicator that restaurant business is going to do very well in that area? That is an indicator that there is a huge need for a restaurant or more restaurants in that area, okay? All you need to do is make sure that your food is good. If your food is good enough, you are going to be sharing those customers with that person. So take that as a push or an indicator that restaurant business will do very well in that area. Instead of going to an area that is vacant or restaurant free and wanting to start your restaurant there with the reason that it is not yet saturated with restaurants, or place that has something going there already successfully, is an indicator that that business is going to be successful there, okay? Have you ever wondered why in markets there are sections for everything? If you go to the wholesale market, for example, the jewelry area you see tons and tons of shops selling basically the same things, and they have customers. When you go to the tomato area, you see a lot of women lined up selling tomatoes, and all of them have clients. This is simply because someone who wants to buy tomato, for example, would easily think of that particular area to go and look for tomatoes, okay? Someone who wants to buy jewelry, for example, would easily think of that jewelry place to go and buy their jewelry there, okay? So if you see something doing well in an area already, it is a green light for you to establish your own business there, especially when there's a lot of traffic in that area. That reminds me of this story we had in primary school, wherein a couple went out on a date and the woman lost her ring in the dark, and the man thought of not looking for the ring in the dark because the place is not lit. He therefore looked for a lit place to look for the ring there, forgetting that that's not where she lost the ring and that the ring still stands actually in the dark. No matter how much he searched there, he couldn't find the ring in the light and had to go back to the dark in order to get the ring there. So you've been scared of a crowded area for your business. You are simply behaving like that man who was scared of looking for his wife's ring in the dark and looked for a lit area where he could never find that ring. Another thing you should consider when it comes to your business is the location of your business. It is very important, okay? Let's take, for instance, you locating your salon business at a steep bend on a road or on the slope of a hill. Those are places much dreaded by customers, okay? I, for instance, don't really like to be parking in a slopy place to go to a shop and buy. And there's no way on earth I would be parking at a steep bend to buy whatsoever you are selling there. Such places are often very dangerous and not appropriate for parking. So if you locate your business in such a place, you don't expect to excel in that business because a lot of conscious clients won't be coming there for any business transactions. And talking of a slope, no one wants to be straining to be parking on a steep hill to go and buy something, okay? People would rather cross the hill, and once they reach the settlement or the flat area down, they are going to park there and buy whatever they want to buy. So when we talk of locations, these are some of the things you need to be taking in consideration while locating your business. I remember this barbing studio, very beautiful, modern, clean barbing studio that is located somewhere along the road to my home that I often always admired and wondered why that place is not actually having customers, because I found that place very beautiful, okay? So there came a point where I started fathoming on why that business wasn't doing well, because I actually found the place very aesthetically pleasing, and I thought of the possibility for me going there if I were to be a man. And that's when I noticed that that barbing studio was actually located at a sea-bend just immediately after a sea-bend. And that alone became a turn-off for me, and that made me understand as well why other people could be avoiding that place. So that's just to tell you that the location of your place could go a long way to contribute to the success or the failure of your business. Once you're done with the location, you need to figure out the appearance of your product, okay? This is a very, very important point to consider. Unlike what some of you might be thinking, Africans don't joke with packaging right now. Everyone loves to buy something that is so beautiful, and everyone goes for the best. Let's take, for instance, Gary, which is the most basic and commonly consumed snack in Africa. Imagine going to a shop and seeing this pack of Gary and this pack of Gary. Which one are you going to be going for? I guess this, right? That's simply what packaging could do, okay? I wouldn't want to talk much on that because from these illustrations, you know the answer already. So taking time and a little bit of effort and a little bit of money to package your product well could go a long way to contribute to the success of your business. Don't be scared, okay? Because unlike before that packaging machines were so mystified, there are a lot of small-sized packaging machines that are very affordable that you could lay your hands on and package your product very beautifully. And that said, you have to study your competitors closely, because having a good mastery of what your competitors are doing is going to help you as well. Study the existing prices on the market as a measuring rod for your own pricing. If you know you've gone an extra mile to produce a beautiful package, you could just take the existing price on the market and add a little bit of something on it for your packaging, and your customers are still going to buy. Once customers notice that you've added a little bit of value to the product than others, they are going to be ready to pay that extra cash for your product. So don't be scared of the competition once you are sure of your product. The only thing you could make sure you do is to balance the price and quality of your product. If the quality of your product is worth the price you are selling it for and still affordable for the average African, people are going to be buying your product. Another thing that will make you know that your business is going to be a success in Africa right now is the flexibility of your payments. The business you are about to embark on, is your payment method flexible enough for people to be comfortable transacting with you? That is a very important point right now, because no one wants to waste their time. No one wants to buy in a place where payments are made difficult for the client, okay? Everyone wants to easily pick their product, make the payments, and get going about their activities. Now, what about your promotion? Are you promoting your business enough? Are you talking about your business to people enough? Always have at the back of your mind that this is your business, so you have to do the work. You need to talk about your business as much as possible. You need to carry it on your head, as we say in Africa, okay? Carry your business on your head. It is your business. Promote your business as much as possible, because the level of promotion you do for your business is going to determine whether your business is going to be a success or not. Because no matter how good your product is or how good your service is, if people don't know about you or about your business, you are not going to be making sales. So take the promotion part of your business very seriously. And hey, before we go to the next point, we are about to hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel, okay? From the comment section, I understand that you guys enjoy our videos a lot and find a lot of value in our videos. So if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, okay? We are about to hit 100,000 subscribers, and help us do that, for we can't do that without you, okay? Let's take this channel to 100,000 subscribers before December. I believe you've done that already, and let's move to the next point. So that said, the next thing I would advise you to do is that if it is a product you are coming up with and you want to sell, you start by producing it in small quantity and test it out. Give it out to people or sell it out to people for them to test and review the product for you. Get feedback from people to know whether your product is good or not. And I would advise you don't do that with your family members or friends, because most often they aren't going to be transparent with you because of emotions. They are close to you and wouldn't want to hurt your emotions. You better do that with people with whom you don't really have an acquaintance, or with complete strangers. Let them use your product or test your product and give you their honest review. That's how you're going to know whether that product is worth embarking on in the first place. If it is a service-based business, test your service out, okay? Reach out to potential clients, people you would love to be your clients in future. Reach out to those types of people and let them know of your project and see their reaction. Are they receptive to the idea? Are they ready to pay for such services? Are they ready to buy for the set price so that you can make enough profit and grow your business? Those are the things you need to be taking into consideration before launching any business. If you've watched this video to this level, then you are the real MVP on this channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, endeavor to do so, and let's take the channel to 100K, for we are about to hit 100,000 subscribers, and we can't do that without your support. You can also share this video to your loved ones and educate them on what you just learned from this video. And also tell them to subscribe to the channel, for we have a target of hitting 100,000 subscribers before Christmas, okay? If you find value in our videos, that's what you could be giving us as a Christmas gift, okay? 100,000 subscribers, and we are going to be forever grateful to you.